How much would you say YouTube has paid you over the years since you started monetizing?
So I would say since 2023, maybe about 30, 40.
Wow.
Yeah.
30 to $40,000 from YouTube.
Yep.
I have one of the greatest braiders, not only with the skill, but she has been dominating YouTube for the last 2 years, as she mentioned. And if you are a braider who wants to start making money from more money actually from clients that you literally like, you can literally, I don't want to say what she's going to tell because I honestly don't know based on the questions I'm gonna ask, but you can literally get paid from client content you're already recording and putting on Instagram for free anyways. So today in this episode, I want to talk about how you can monetize yourself on YouTube as a braider. And I have a special guest today, the Braid Palace, and we're gonna snap for her. So thinking about that though, when I looked at your YouTube journey and I saw you go from a little girl who had her hair out with this camera to like you grew as a kid, then you started doing like lifestyle stuff, and then you started doing fashion stuff, like teach people how to do clothing brands, how to do all that. And then you like started doing vlogs of like you getting turned for your 22nd birthday. And then like and even in the vlogs, you putting thermometers on people's heads and like,
Mhm.
telling them like check their temperature. And then I saw you go through a phase where you had this phase where you did like four pictures in one thumbnail. And it was like for like 15 to 20 videos, it was like four pictures, one thumbnail, four pictures. And it's like you could see that transition from your brand. And I think my question for you is when you started YouTube with that first, like introducing me video, did you have a goal to start making money on YouTube?
No, I did not care about making money on YouTube until like 2023. So from 2016 to 2023, it was just vibes, no
Yeah,
income.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I looked at your YouTube too. Do you know what your very first teaching video was?
Was it how to, where did I put the fur on the jacket? I don't know.
Braiding.
It was braided?
Yes. Your very first
See,
braiding teaching video.
how to do knotless braids.
Yes. It was a medium knotless box braids. It hit 32,000 views, and that was 5 years ago.
I didn't even know that.
Also, that was your fifth most popular video on your page right now, on your YouTube right now.
Mhm.
Why did you make that video?
Because I started to get more into braiding. So I was
Mhm.
like, okay, let me try. I was kind of just doing everything. So at that point, I was like, I could do a vlog, I could do a fashion video, I could do a lifestyle video, and I could post me braiding. So that was
Yeah.
just one of the things that I was doing. And then I posted it not even as like a teaching video because I realized I really didn't teach anything. I was just showing.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I guess that was me kind of like soft launching without even knowing, like, oh,
Yeah.
I teach. I'm a good teacher. I don't know.
Yeah. That video, I mean, 32,000 views, and it's your fifth most popular video. And when you look at all the other ones after that, the next most popular teaching braiding video is far down. So to think that you didn't even have the intention to start making money on you or do like teach on YouTube and you still did it and that video went up, it made me think like, wow, okay, what's the next video? The next video you teaching was how you make, it was a minute and 38 seconds. And it was how you make $300 to $600 a day as a travel braider. Do you remember that video?
No, the video was a minute and
And
38
38
seconds.
seconds. Yeah. And it was a short, it was like it was vertical and it was how I make 300 to 600 a day travel braiding. And you broke down like your process of how you made 300 to $600 a day travel braiding. And it's like you almost started getting into this teaching mode, maybe unintentionally. So you mentioned that you started taking it serious 2 years ago. What sparked you to start taking YouTube serious 2 years ago?
I started making money because before I was just doing it, like I said, for the vibes and because I just was always the kid. Like I like to record myself and I like to watch
Mhm.
myself. But once I started to see actual, like, I think my first YouTube check was like $1,000. And it was $1,000 because I went viral.
Mhm.
So when I went viral, everybody was watching, and that was off of shorts. So it wasn't like off of a long form video.
Mhm.
So when I realized, like, dang, I can keep posting shorts and I can make money, like, I was like, oh, let me post every day. Like, I want more money. So I started taking it seriously because life just kind of happened. Like, I kept getting bookings, I was getting way more subscribers. Like, I didn't go viral until 2023.
Mhm.
And ever since then, it's just been growth. Like, I probably
Mhm.
had 1,000 subscribers in
Mhm.
2023. Now I have almost 150,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That first check hit. How did you know like monetization could be turned on? Like, how did you know?
I don't I don't even know. I think I looked into it because I was going viral, and I was
Mhm.
like, okay, let me see if I could, I think I was already monetized, but I wasn't making any money.
Okay.
So it was like 50 cent, but they don't send you your check until you reach like a certain threshold. So if you don't
Mhm.
make over $100, you don't get a check. So
Mhm.
I was never reaching $100 up until 2023. So I was already monetized. I just wasn't making any money. So once they sent me, because you get paid every 30 days, once
Mhm.
they sent me that money to my account, I was like, oh, we own to something.
That's crazy. $1,000 your first check. That would make me like, I've been talking about my YouTube journey and my channel, me and my family channel, and I think about like if I make $1,000 on YouTube, I probably lose my mind.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do. So thinking about that, I'm a braider and I'm watching your success. Can you walk me through that YouTube journey? Because you said you went from 1,000 to 150,000 subscribers, but I need the timeline of like how that happened and what you did to get there.
So in 2016, I think I was at like 200 subscribers. I think my first video got like 1,000 views. I don't know why, because I
Mhm.
wasn't anybody yet, but people wanted to know who
Mhm.
I was, I guess. And then I would say like throughout the years, I was like stuck at like two, three, 400 subscribers. And then I think when I moved to Atlanta, I was at in 2021, I was at like 1,000 subscribers. And then in 2023, so before I went viral, I told myself, I was like, dang, what if I started posting every day on YouTube? Like, that was my thought. I was like, what if I start posting every day on YouTube? What if I start creating content and doing all
Mhm.
these things every day? Because I had like, I say every year my cranium develops. Because once a year I have like a realization. So in 20, I think when I first moved here, no, in 2021, I was like, what if I post every day on YouTube, and that could be like a whole source of income. I don't know who I saw making a lot of money, but I was like, I want to be like that. So once 2023 hit, I had a viral video of me doing a client's hair and her just act. I told her, I was like, this was her second time booking me. I said, just act like completely uninterested in the service. Just follow along. I'm gonna do a little skit. So I did the skit, and then the caption was like, she paid when you paid $450 for your hairstyle and you're mad about it, but you need your hair done. And I didn't think that it would actually go viral because I've been posting for so long. I didn't think that like, oh, this video is gonna be the one. I just posted, but at the same time, I kind of did think that I was like, I'm onto something, but I wasn't like completely sure. So like once I posted it and it started going viral, I realized that it was only going viral because people were like hating. Like people were like, $450. I know she not paying $450 for them stiff locks. I mean, they didn't even know like all of the things that went into, yes, her locks were stiff because she didn't follow my policy. She had like an inch and a half of hair. Like it was so many things that went into it, and then included in the price was the hair and the travel fee. Like they didn't know all of that information, but I'm not about to clear anything up. I'm just about to let the video go viral. So that video was my first viral video, and it got, I think a few million. I'm not really sure like what number exactly, but it got a few million views within like a few days. So I was like, okay, like I guess I'm on to something. Maybe I got the formula. Maybe it's because I named my price, or like maybe it's because maybe they didn't think the work looked good. I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm gonna keep posting. And the attention never went away since then. Like I kept posting. My Instagram followers grew. Um, Basically all my platforms just grew.
So you telling me that your consistency on YouTube allowed you to be able to get to where you are at right now. And I'm thinking about this though. What's the biggest month you had on YouTube so far?
Eh, I don't even know. The biggest month. I would say mostly in the beginning when I first went viral, because now I'm kind of like chilling on YouTube. I don't really post every day. I'm posting, here and there, but there were months where I was gaining so many subscribers that I didn't see the people who unsubscribed. So like it would say you gained 13,000 subscribers this month, like 15,000. Like it was just growing so fast within like that early phase. And even now, like I'm still seeing like really big numbers. I've reached over 20, I think at this point, 27 million people since 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much you reach so many people, you got these subscribers. How much would you say YouTube has paid you over the years since you started monetizing?
Ugh, hold on. um, hmm. I don't really keep track of it, but I'm gonna just throw a number out there. So I would say since 2023, maybe about 30, 40.
Wow.
Yeah.
30 to $40,000 from YouTube.
Yep.
Okay, not, so I need you to not kind of gatekeep for a second and let me know what do I need to do if I'm a braider to start making money on YouTube? Like, how do I get started with that?
Well, the first thing is, of course, to just start, because if you are overthinking and you're thinking like, oh, people are going to think I look a certain way, or people are not going to like my work or whatever, you're never going to post your content. And that, if you never start, how do you expect to even let people know that you exist?
Hmm.
So you have to, all of that, oh, I'm scared to be showing my face, or nobody cares.
Hmm.
Like, just post the content. You look a certain way to you. And even if you do look a certain way to somebody else, what are you gonna do? The most they can do is comment about it. But you shouldn't let like the fear of being judged stop you from posting your content. Just post your content. There
Yeah.
are people who post like 5, 6 times a day. The minimum is one a day. You can do one a day.
Hmm.
So make sure whenever you're creating your content, try to bulk create your content. Like, don't just think that, oh, I'm going to edit this video and post this video the same day that I edit it. Like, no, you need to use one video to get 10 different types of content, 10
Hmm.
different videos from one video. Edit that. And then I don't think on YouTube you can set it to automatically post. So maybe like automated to post throughout the week. And then while that's posting, you're working on the next week's content. But being consistent, clearly being consistent got me here, because I was just posting whatever I wanted. I didn't care about the money. I was just posting and letting people know that I'm here. I wanted to be somebody, didn't know who, but I kept posting and it paid off. So I feel like everybody says to be consistent, but that's it's a real thing. Like, it's not just like, oh, let me give a cute answer. Like, you have to be consistent. One
Yeah.
video is not going to go viral. People, your followers that you have now don't even see the one video that you post. You have to
Mhm.
post multiple times, even if you post the same video multiple times, for more people to see it. Just because you post it one time does not mean everybody's going to see it that follows you.
What type of content are you suggesting for braiders to post on YouTube?
Braid content, but not just like, I mean, like the technique. So the technique of braiding. So right now, miracle knots, I think that's what they call it, miracle braids are trending. You need to learn how to do miracle braids and make a video on how to do miracle braids because it's trending right now. Everybody's going to be looking up how to do it. Braiders are going to be looking up how to do it. People are going to be going on YouTube trying to figure out how to do it for themselves. And you can do like big numbers when you're teaching somebody something. You have to give value. So you can't just post, "Hey, I'm Alicia and I'm a braider." Nobody cares. What are you giving to the people? Like, why should they watch you? So
Yeah.
if you see a style trending, learn how to do it. Even if it's not perfect, just get down the technique and set up your camera, have good lighting. You can use a doll head. You don't even have to do it on a person, or you can do it on yourself and record that video. Do a voiceover,
Mhm.
or yeah, do a voiceover. Don't talk through the video, but do a voiceover and get into detail about the style, educate people, and I would say start off there. And then once people start looking to you as like a braider, then you can start taking them throughout your life. You can like introduce, come with me a day in the salon, or come with me to go make $500 as a travel braider in Atlanta.
Mhm. So you saying start with what type of video? What type of video would that be?
An educational video, a how-to video.
Give me some examples of that.
So how to do miracle knot, how to do miracle braids, how to get crispy parts,
Hmm.
how to mold your braids, how to feed in hair,
Hmm.
how to seal your braids, how to protect your client's hair under braids.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, there's just so many things to how to on
Yeah.
YouTube.
So the braiders should create how-to videos. Is this long or short? Long form or short form?
You can do both. So I would say long form videos for YouTube if you're doing like a how to, because people are already expecting to learn. So they will want to see the technique done more than one time in the video. They want to hear you talk. They want to really understand how to do the technique that you're teaching. And then in short form videos could be for like Instagram, YouTube shorts. You would teach the same thing but just in a shorter form. And it's not really for people to practice with that video. Like people aren't going to practice with a short form video. They're just like, it might bring awareness to the style, or it might teach someone very quickly how to do the style. But with the long form, they're going to be able to follow along, practice, hear you explain each step. And yeah, so you could do both.
Is there a certain like length of video?
For your long form videos, if you're doing like a how to, I would say like 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then if you're doing a short form video and it's like a how to, I would say like 60 seconds.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And a lot of people talk about like, what do you feel like is one of the biggest mistakes braiders make when it comes to starting their YouTube channel and also monetizing?
The biggest mistake that braiders to make, I would say not having good quality videos, because that matters.
Hmm.
Because when people are looking at braids, they want to see the finished result. So if the quality of the video isn't crispy and the lighting isn't good, how are we supposed to actually be like, her work looks good? We're distracted by the potato that you recorded this video on. Like, we're distracted by you being in the dark in a dungeon. Like, so having a good background, good lighting, or even going out of your way to have like a very unique location would help. Like if you want to go braid in the middle of a parking lot, like I don't know, just being creative and then making sure that quality is good is a big
Quality
mistake.
good, like video. You sound like video.
Yeah,
quality?
the video quality. Because your work could be good, but it's like I'm distracted. The video is not that good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I'm a braider, I need to start creating how-to videos from, can I record my clients and put it on there?
Yeah. So if you're doing a how-to video, one thing that or if you're even recording clients, one thing that I noticed is that people like to see your clients' faces, especially if they're pretty. People want to see that because when people see a style on a pretty person, they're gonna be like, I want that style because
Hmm.
that's gonna look good. It's gonna look the exact same way it looks on her on me.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
it's kind of like selling a dream in a way because it's like this pretty person has this beautiful hairstyle. This could be you type of thing. So I always recommend showing your client's face if possible. But if you're doing like a how-to video on YouTube long form, it's not necessary because people are really focused on the technique and how the work looks. But if you're getting like an after video for social media, then I would recommend like showing the client's face. Don't just show the back of their head. Like that's weird.
I'm, so I'm taking my clients. I'm recording. How do I'm trying to figure out how do I come up with the ideas for the YouTube videos though?
You have to become a consumer. So whenever I'm doing my mentorship or whatever, and I have somebody who has no experience with social media, I tell them to become a consumer. Like look up braiding content. Like
Mhm.
look at how people in your area are recording their content. Look at the people with like big followers. What are they doing? Like
Mhm.
do what they're doing. Of course, sometimes you can copy exactly what they're doing, but you still want to be original. So just use them as like a template and do
Okay.
what they're doing and make it your own.
A lot of people though aren't on YouTube. How would I do that if people aren't on YouTube?
I mean, you can go on Instagram, you can use any other platform, TikTok, and see how other people are recording their content.
Mhm.
But are you saying like if the braider doesn't have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'm saying I want to create YouTube videos as a braider, but I don't have ideas for my YouTube videos. So I'm looking at what are the best ways for me to find the best ideas for YouTube so I can record them and put them out there.
Well, of course you can use ChatGPT. You can ask Chat, "Hey, I'm a braider and I'm trying to come up with 10 videos about this topic, how to do miracle knots. How can I do it creatively?" But I mean, YouTube is free, whether you have a profile or not. You just go on YouTube and consume the content that you want to create.
Mm. And what would you say, like, I'm putting out these videos, but I do want to start making money from YouTube. What's the requirements to start making money on YouTube?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I had to think about that. But when I got monetized, the minimum was 1,000 subscribers. And I think you
Mhm.
had to have 4,000 hours of watch time, I think. So starting off, and that's honestly like easier than you think. So it is consistency. You got
So
to be
what makes
consistent.
getting 4,000 watch hours easy?
If you create engaging short form videos, those hours are going to rack up.
Mhm.
People watch shorts over and over sometimes. And if you're short, because it's easier for a short to go viral. So if your short goes viral, you could be monetized just like that.
Right. So should I start long or short? I don't want to get confused and do too much.
Even though I have seen success with create like the foundation of my channel being short form, I would say start long form because you can make a lot more money with long form videos. Short form videos, it takes a lot to rack up that money.
Mhm.
So I would say get the long form videos down pat especially going into 2026. YouTube and TikTok are trying to get people to start keeping people on the app more. So they're going to push long form videos if it's engaging. So you can't just put out a long form video and think just because it's long form it's going to go viral. You have to actually teach people something and keep people's attention and show personality in order for people to actually stay on the video. But places like I say, YouTube, TikTok, they want people to stay on the platform. So if you're making good long form videos, they're gonna keep pushing you on people's algorithm who are
Mhm.
interested in braids.
That's fire. So if you close me out with this, is you started over with a brand new YouTube channel. You had to start over from scratch. No face, no brand. You're not the Braid Palace. Walk me through the exact steps you would do in 3, 5, or 7 steps to go from no subscribers, no money to like your first YouTube check.
Okay. I feel like I have a little bit of an advantage because I'm a travel braider. So I'm doing something different rather than like you can be a salon braider and still see success, but it's more on your work and your personality for you to be successful as a salon braider. But as a travel braider, being a travel braider is the hook. So people are going to be attracted because
Mhm.
they don't know anything about the travel braiding world. They're like a travel braider. So that
Mhm.
catches people's attention. So I personally would start off with vlogging basically what I do for my short form videos, but just in long form. So like vlogging, like come with me to make this much. I
Yeah.
would always say my price, the amount of money I'm gonna make.
Mhm.
And sometimes you gotta fluff a little bit. It's okay. They don't know. But sometimes you could fluff and just be like, if it's 500, just say 600. I don't know. Come with me to make $600 as a travel braider. Stay the location if you live in a hub. Like Atlanta is going to catch people's attention. New York is going to catch people's attention. LA is going to catch people's attention. So say the location and then bring them along the journey of you getting to your client. What you do before your clients. You get into your client. The process, you and your client's conversation. Um, the finished product, the whatever, bring them like teach them a little bit as you're showing them the process, like teach them like this is why I do this, da da da. Even though that's not the focus of it, it's always good to like under promise, over deliver. So teaching them little gems throughout the video and maybe show your client giving you the money or um just show you like receiving the payment, the transaction, show their reaction to the hairstyle. Um, and yeah, show them you on your way back home. Is there traffic? Talk to the camera. What music you listening to? Like, kind of bring people into your life because I know y'all probably heard this before, but people buy into you before they buy into your business. So they want to see what type of music does she like? What does she do? Like, what does her apartment look like? Like, they
Mhm.
want to get to know you before they commit to booking with you or subscribing to your channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
And
if you're a
that's
salon braider, I'm sorry.
go
If you're a
ahead.
salon braider, you can do the same thing. Come with me to go make this amount of money, and then you just show yourself going to the salon,
Mhm.
setting up, cleaning, doing whatever you need to do. You can even mic up your clients and talk to them. Do the same thing. Doesn't matter if you're a travel braider or a salon braider,
Yeah.
but if you want to stand out, you have to do something different. So whether that be the styles that you offer could be something that nobody else offers. You might have like a specialty of stitch braids and you might do crazy designs or things like that, but you have to have something that makes you stand out because honestly, just doing regular knotless braids, everybody knows how to do that now. Like it won't really cut it. It won't make you stand out. But if you learn a new style that's trending, like I said, and you learn how to do that style and you do it on a client, you do it on a doll or whatever, you're gonna catch people's attention because that is what people are looking for.
So I'm a new braider. I need to document my journey and publish it on YouTube.
Yes.
And as I document my journey, people will buy into me, they will watch me, and that will allow me to make money from YouTube.
Yes. And from
Yeah.
clients still, if you wanted to still take
Yeah.
clients. Yeah.
So me showcasing my life will allow me to make money from YouTube and also make money from clients.
Yes.
Do you think YouTube could potentially pay me more than clients would in a month?
Of course. Like I said, if you are doing something that is catching people's attention and creating your own lane in the industry, taking things to the next level, doing things that people don't want to do. Like, for
Hmm.
example, I'm a travel braider. I'm doing something that other people don't want to do. So
Hmm.
there's already extra effort being put into every client that I go to.
Correct.
So that grabs people's attention. Travel braiding is something that is like an untouched market. So people are automatically, curious
Hmm.
to what that's about. So if you let's use Tukey, for example. Tukey did it, the braider who created the body braids.
Yes.
I'm sure she's not the creator of it, but she definitely put it out in public. Like she popularized it.
Hmm.
So for her, if she was to create a video and she was like, "Let's go do my signature body braids," that's gonna catch people's attention.
It will.
And once you find that thing, just keep doing it. Keep doing it, keep posting, and eventually you'll start gravitating to more lifestyle content because you're making more money. People will be more interested in what you're doing, and
Hmm.
you'll make more money just from living life eventually.
I know I mentioned to close me out with what you would do. I just thought about this. Like, why do you feel more braiders aren't on YouTube?
Because they're lazy. That's the only thing I can say. It takes a lot of effort to record content. Most people don't want to do it. So if you're, like I said, if you're doing something that everybody else doesn't want to do, you're bound to be successful in it. That extra effort is like a magnet for success.
Mhm.
So a lot of braiders are lazy. A lot of braiders have that anxiety when it comes to showing their face on the internet. And all of these things can be changed. It's just a matter of do you want to do it or not.
Bar,
Yeah.
bar. And what would you
Bar.
say? What would you say is the future of YouTube going into 2026 for braiders?
I'm telling you, it's lifestyle. Like, you still want to have your educational videos because you want to have a reason for people to invest in their time in you in the first place. But once they invest in that and then they start to see like, oh, she's like an actual human. She does human things. Oh, we go to the same store. Oh, we like the same types of perfumes
Yeah.
or things like that and people can relate to you. They will they will keep coming back. It's
Yeah.
really, and then another thing is like people live through other people. Like if you watch YouTube vlogs, you're living through someone else. Like
Mhm.
you're watching it because a part of you may want that lifestyle.
Mhm.
So you never know. On my channel, when I do my lifestyle vlogs sometimes, I do my braiding videos, but then I also have like this little section where I do homebody vlogs. Cause if I'm not braiding, I'm in the bed. Would you believe that people watch me do things around the house? Like I don't do anything. So it's like they already invested in me. Now they're interested. They're interested in anything that I have to say, whether I'm braiding or I'm in the house.
Mhm.
So lifestyle is everybody wants to be a vlogger. So it's like lifestyle is just the wave. Like I would say do it in a creative way. You can either do what everybody else doing, or you can do what nobody's doing. Make your
Right.
vlogs extremely entertaining. Edit a little bit more than the last person did,
Mhm.
or add some music. Do clips. Do zoom ins. Do memes. Like
Yeah.
make it interesting to keep the people's attention.
I'm following you. Well, look, y'all. we have a big event coming up in the next 2 weeks. It's called the Mentor Money Summit, and I am honestly excited to hear, well, for you guys to hear, and also for me to hear whatever she has to come to show y'all how to do this YouTube thing, because I do believe that we are in a trust like economy now. People want to trust you. And YouTube is like one of the best ways, fastest ways to get people to trust you. So if you are a braider and you like, man, I'm tired of braiding hair all day. I want to make money without braiding hair. I don't got time for my kids. My boo mad because I can't spend no time with him. You got bunions, your hands hurt, everything. I want to invite you to the Mentor Money Summit. Coach Alicia is going to be there, and she's going to be speaking on this exact topic. So if you want to go deeper with her and learn how you can monetize off of YouTube from client content you post for free anyways, make sure you're at the summit. You can get your ticket from the description below, and I will see you guys there. Peace.